my guy.
I want y'all to know Shannon was on the docket before today. He was on the docket.
We done changed the docket.
But no, he was on the docket already, but we was going to talk about some other shit, not this.
We talk about this now.
So we about to get into what just happened. So Shannon Sharpe, you want to do it? I'll find a video.
Yeah, no, I was just going to say that we're going to play it for you right now, but I'll explain what happened while Rhetoric pulls it up. So we were just having a good day, and then randomly Shannon Sharpe is on IG Live bussing cheeks, bro. Accidentally. All you can see is like maybe a drawer. It's like a piece of wood in a wall, a ceiling, something. But you can tell like that definitely sounded like Shannon. He was beating the Doonies down. Okay. He was, and then the amount of shit that he was talking to, he was like, yeah, you got a black king right here, you lucky bitch. Take this dick. I was like, ah.
I mean, it was very clear a few things. He was up in Michelle's pussy deep.
And he said her name too.
Yeah, he said it slow. Shannon talk you through it. Shannon trying to talk you through it.
Shannon definitely will talk you through it. I was uncomfortable. I think there was a lot of women who were like, this is hot, this is hot. I think women...
The older girls was going crazy.
The groaning, the shit talking, all of that is generally hot. I was just very off put by the fact that it was Shannon Sharpe. It's closer in my ears now than it was before.
There
you go, baby. There you go, baby. There you go, baby.
See, he talking through it. Them long strokes. Pause if necessary. Them long
necessary.
Strokes. Them long strokes.
Stop talking about his strokes.
But I know it because that's how I would be giving it up. When I talk like that, that's long stroke. That heavy.
Stop.
You never seen Forrest Gump? That's what he sound like. Slowing it down.
And the music in the background too.
So Shannon, when this first happens, he goes on his IG and says he's been hacked. And it's saying him and his team are going to figure out what happened here.
And I genuinely do think he thought he was hacked.
No,
because he came back later on his show with Ocho Cinco. Mm-hmm. And we're about to pull that up and play that for you now. But I'll say what I want to say after we play this next clip for you, because he explains what happened.
Event that happened today. Obviously, I'm embarrassed. Someone that is extremely, extremely private, and to have one of your most intimate details, the audio heard for the entire world to hear. I'm embarrassed for a number of reasons. People count on Shannon, Shay Shay Media, Club Shay Shay Nightcap, ESPN. There are a lot of people that count on Shannon at all times. Even when I'm behind closed doors, I still try to remain a level of, even when I'm behind closed doors, I still try to remain a level of.
And that's not us. I just want y'all to know
although
that.
I'm the video's just doing that for some reason.
And I'm very disappointed in myself. Not for the act. I think there are millions and billions of people of consenting age that engage in activities. But to have your most intimate detail on the audio to be heard, I'm disappointed in myself. I called them. I called my sister. My friends, obviously my friends reached out. But guys, this was not staged. Came in, I threw my phone. Staged.
Sorry
came
again.
in, I threw my phone on the bed. Engaged in an activity. I did not know IG Live. I've never been on IG Live. I've never turned IG Live on. So I don't know how it works. And so all of a sudden, my other phone is going off and people are calling me FaceTime that I've never talked to a day in my life on FaceTime.
Skip.
And it didn't. I'm like, why are y'all calling me FaceTime? And after a while, Jamie, and he says, Shannon, you on IG Live. I'm like, doing what? You know, I'm like, what am I on IG Live for? I ain't hit no IG Live button.
Yeah.
On IG Live for? I ain't hit no IG Live button. He says, they can hear. I'm like, so now, Ocho, you know, I say ask for patience. He said they can hear. And now I'm starting to get agitated again because you called me and say I'm on IG Live when I know I didn't click myself on IG Live. And he said they can hear me. I said, hear me doing what? He said, it sounds like you were having sex. Man, my heart sank. It dropped.
Dang, man.
Do you think he staged this to get over the zesty allegations?
That's what it feels like.
Like maybe he wasn't even beating the cheeks. Like maybe he was sitting next to the young lady, maybe like how we're sitting now, and they were just
no,
no,
that ain't. I don't think that happened. I'm trying to find what Ocho Cinco had to say.
That's what.
Upset, but then I also remembered that you're not very good, or you're not very technically savvy with phones and computer equipment, all that stuff. So I gave you a little.
I
grace,
believe that.
but
Yeah.
I was still a little upset. I was a little hurt, but the fact that it was a Michelle and not a Michael, that's my dog.
It's never been.
That
It's
has
never
my
been a
dog.
Michael.
See, now that's
Nah,
crazy. That was crazy.
That's messy that he said that.
That's crazy.
Because why would you be relieved that it was a Michelle, not a Michael? Ocho, did you think Shannon was gay also?
See?
You're much closer to him. Why did you need confirmation?
So-
why were you surprised that it was a Michelle and not a Michael?
So
did you think there was a possibility that it could have been a Michael?
That's hate. That's hate. So it's been interesting with them this week too, because there's been like clips that's been going viral for them kind of almost leading up to this. Like you had the clip of Shannon going crazy at the staff.
Roid rage.
Because he was getting feedback in his headphones and it was messing up his performance. So you see him like he trips out on that, has to apologize saying, hey, you know, this is what happened. Then him and Ocho go at it because Ocho was late for the show. So you see him kind of going at him saying, are you taking this serious? Why didn't you do X, Y, and Z to make sure you was on time? So he was like, it was almost like he was challenging Ocho on his seriousness, which was, like I said, those are the stuff we was going to get into. Like we was going to talk about.
Yeah, we're not getting into that at all.
Yeah,
not even a little bit. Ocho in another clip was like, your stroke sounded all right, but we got to get your stamina up because he was your hips obviously good, but we got to get your stamina up because you was breathing real heavy.
You try to make light of it. Nobody was harmed in the making of this audio.
No.
Nobody was fucked in the making of this audio either.
You know, she might have had to put a little ice pack down there, but she good otherwise. Nope. You know,
I feel like a man of your age,
basketball players ice.
He got to run it. He got to lean into it.
Ankles, the elbows and stuff like that.
And I'm surprised that he's actually leaning into it, being this kind of funny about it, because I hate that I have to bring this up, but I would feel remiss if I didn't. He's had a situation where he was in a Me Too.
Yeah.
Decades ago.
Yeah.
Now, but I mean, it's to say where I can understand where he's always been private. He's always been, hey, me and the women that I'm involved with is separate. I try to keep that as a distance. I may, talk about women that I think is attractive, but my personal life, I try to keep to myself. I've always respected that. In that regard,
I want celebrities to keep more of their private lives private. I want you to stop fucking telling us things. I saw an article, I don't know how true this is, that said Megan Good was paying Jonathan Majors bills. I was like, why the fuck do we need to know this information? This is literally news put out by the man to be a detriment to the black community. We do not need to have these conversations anymore.
I'm not mad at it. Hey, you gotta get what you gotta do. I think this is an investment for her in regards to making good. I think that's just hate that what you looking at it as, because she believes he's still a great talent. That's what I'll say on that. But no, shout out to Shannon Sharpe. You that nigga, man. You showed it. Pause if necessary.
Yeah, I was uncomfortable. I genuinely was. It's really.
I'm not mad. Hey. I
didn't like what I heard. I understand why some of the women were turned on, but I just feel like I was just imagining Shannon Sharpe's face being over you making those noises, and I was just like very off put.
And then they think they found what the woman who she was.
Yeah, she looked
she was
like
alright. She was alright.
she looked like an old stacked hoe.
Yeah, I mean, she was an older lady, but
Yeah.
I mean, I ain't mad at you, Shannon.
Yeah. He literally said, "Ugh."
Like you ever seen? You never watched Forrest Gump though?
Yeah, I've watched it a couple times.
Your mama sure do care about your education. That's exactly what Shannon like. Oh my